Law enforcement clashed with protesters outside the Henry Whipple Federal Facility in Minneapolis on Thursday, as a new wave of demonstrations against Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, unfolded in the city. Video footage shows officers securing the facility's perimeter, deploying tear gas, and making multiple arrests as crowds attempted to push toward the gates. Several police vehicles were surrounded as authorities worked to disperse demonstrators and restore order. The protests intensified following a second shooting involving ICE agents in Minneapolis. According to officials, a Venezuelan national was shot in the leg on Wednesday night after attempting to flee a traffic stop. Authorities stated that the individual and two others allegedly confronted an ICE agent, prompting the officer to open fire. The wounded man was hospitalized with injuries described as non-life-threatening, while the two additional suspects were taken into custody. Tensions in the city had already been high after a fatal incident last week, in which a 37-year-old woman was shot and killed by an ICE agent during a separate enforcement operation. The incident triggered widespread protests in Minneapolis and sparked demonstrations in several other U.S. cities. Federal officials have defended ICE operations, stating that agents are carrying out lawful enforcement duties amid growing resistance and criticism. The White House has pushed back against negative media coverage and political opposition, warning that rhetoric surrounding ICE is contributing to escalating unrest. Minnesota state authorities, meanwhile, have moved to challenge federal enforcement actions. Earlier this week, the state of Minnesota filed a lawsuit against the Department of Homeland Security, seeking to block ongoing federal operations in the region. As protests continue, Minneapolis remains a focal point of the growing national debate over immigration enforcement, public safety, and federal authority.